everybody, it's me, and I have two games that I played today. This is like a lobby, so it's not like a 1v1 or anything, but I think the idea is still like pretty interesting. So here, I hit like double Hedgehog here. Both of these games are Wolverine games, so it's kind of just like my stride of just like trying to see how far you can just like stretch your Wolverine. Now, it's much easier to do this in the lobby because you get more life compared to like a 1v1, but it's still like a pretty interesting way to make like a board building ideas, I think. But yeah, look at this. By the way, like I bought a honey, right? And it makes sense to bought a honey with a hedgehog because like the idea is you delete all of their unit and the remaining units just like your one bee. And I did like win the run with that bee, and here I actually hit all of this, so I just like combine both of these. I get the horse. I was like thinking whether I need like triple hedgehog or not, but here I just took it because like maybe I shouldn't just like buy the apple, but I thought the getting like any tier 3s would be like pretty good anyway, so why not? And I didn't get a punish as well. Also, by the way, like the bee wins again. I didn't get really punished. Actually hit another I actually hit double penguin here with the hedgehog, so now my brain immediately go, okay, I'm just going to have like a massive hedgehog. I don't need to think about anything else, just buy the apple on this. We're just going to scale these two and I'll be happy. I'm freezing this honey as well because my thought is getting like more HP on the honey and penguin would be good, so I'm just going to put it there. And it also just like work with the bee, and again the bee works again. It's like so impressive how many games you can win, or like how many rounds you can win in the game just by like having a back honey. So it's something that you should be thinking more, like a honey badger is something similar, right? Like here I just skipped the giraffe because I want the salad. I just want to concentrate my buff on these two, and I don't really care about like having rabbit value on it, because like the rabbit could just steal the buff and that's like irrelevant buff, right? And here the honey wins me the run one more time. It's pretty strong, and it's just like 3 damage with a horse, right? So, and here I actually bought a squirrel. So squirrel is interesting because on this turn, this is like the pair and can turns, right? So the idea is with the squirrel is like I have another game with like the same idea. It's like you're trying to discount cans as much as possible on this turn. You're going to sell the squirrel eventually, but because I'm trying to get Wolverine, right? I'm trying to get Wolverine Tiger. I want as many cans as possible so I can like just input my Wolverine for my input my tiger as well, and it's like going to be like decently sized, so I don't need to buff it too much. And here I only had like 1 can. I'm trying to get like another one with the squirrel as well, and the squirrel also good for like discounting stuff like also, by the way, this is like I don't really care about the scorpion. I saw the scorpion, but I'm like, you know what, I'm still going to win even if you score my biggest in it, so I just like position in the front regardless. But yeah, I have like 5 life. Obviously the biggest thing that makes me win this like rounds is the fucking squirrel. And I just bought the fly because I'm trying to get more, and I'm still like freezing a can. I guess I just don't have the gold for buying cans that turn. But yeah, like here, this is like a bad positioning, but I thought I needed the fly spawn. That's why I positioned that way, but it's fine. We have like 5 lives. I'm freezing this penguin again, but it's like right now the idea is I have my 2 units. I'm just going to buff this 2 units, so more penguin is going to be good. And I don't really care about any other unit. Any other unit can go. The other 2 slot can be filled with like another hedgehog or 2 Wolverine or like a Wolverine Tiger. Is my final thoughts. So I don't really care. Like I'm just immediately selling that because I found the sleeping pill. And I just bought like another one of this penguin. I was like debating for this bee so long, but I'm not going to win with just like the bee. I'm much rather like discount food with my squirrel. So that's exactly what I did. Praise the chocolate. We get like the 2 gold off the chocolate next turn. It's a very cheap chocolate. Also, this is like my contender right now in this lobby. Another person that have a level 3 penguin. This lobby has been like dominated with a penguin, unfortunately. The penguin is super strong. Like it's the cost of penguin of it being like, oh yeah, you need level 2 for it. It's not really, it's pretty fake. Also, by the way, like I skipped the cat here because on the Wolverine board, you don't need that much scaling. You just need enough scaling. And right now I have like all of the scaling that I need, which is like the penguin. It's like cheap scaling, right? I much rather. This is like the number one thing about like if you're trying to make a Wolverine board, right? You don't want more stats, you just want more. And there's like the Wolverine. I just like immediately sell the I'm still skipping this cat. No, the cat is not bad. You would like some scaling on your unit so that it doesn't like immediately die from like a snipe or your own hedgehog, right? But I thought on the Wolverine war, it's much better to just get levels on the Wolverine so you can deal more damage to your opponent rather than like having like a million scaling. The point of Wolverine is trying to like reduce your opponent's stats or scaling as much as possible. Right now I'm still losing rounds, but once we get like the levels of Wolverine, we are going to stabilize quite often. Yeah, like this is like enough scaling for me as long as my units start stabilizing to the point that it, and now the penguin can actually like hit more things than just like my horse and my hedgehog. And I think I'm put it in the back here because of I think there was a croc, I'm not quite sure, I forgot. But yeah, look at the, and the bee is also helping, by the way. 2 bees. All those bees that I bought from turn 1 is like impacting the game so much right now. I need to keep shouting out like how good bee can be, but you shouldn't overbuy it. Like right now it's like I bought these 2 bees because like the situations where I bought it doesn't makes it completely fair to me to bought it, because I'm not really getting punished by it. If anything, I'm just like getting value from all of this bee. And the other thing about hedgehog, right? Your opponent cannot buy melon, so you just like delete all of their melon because of the hedgehog. It just pops everything, and I'm dealing a bunch of damage with my Wolverine as well. And we managed to draw this round. My opponent have a level 2 cat. Level 2 cat and just like a million melons and a bunch of 50, like a 50-50 dolphin ride, but it doesn't matter because we have like enough. Here I was freezing the cat because I thought I might be able to cycle the penguin, but the penguin is like 6-6. It's much better than getting cycling this, and I much prefer saving my gold for more of these, or just like if I find like a hedgehog, I would much prefer that. And right now, if I can remove the melon on that tiger, I would, but like right now it's getting targeted by the dolphin, so much prefer doing that instead. Because the math on Wolverine is that I want 4 units to get hit. Like right now, the hedgehog is gonna hit, so the hedgehog needs to hit 3 more units. If my unit have a melon, it wouldn't count that as a hit. There's like another game where I was like thinking about that as well that I'm going to show in this video. Yeah, my opponent have a very classical like scaling board, but this is like my board. Like obviously my board is also not that small. But I don't need to be that big, I just need to be like big enough. And again, the bee saves the round again. It's very often that your opponent is going to have like a 1 HP unit because of the Wolverine HP reduction, so having like a lot of bees is good. If you haven't seen, there's like a short that I did on like a double Wolverine, and I'm just buying like a bunch of egg, and the idea is to just like kill the unit that is already like 1 HP from all the Wolverine damage reduction. And then I put the horse in the back because I'm trying to win. I didn't expect them to be a mushroom, but I was just like trying to win by like 1 honey, and I thought this is like the better position. I just like trying to kill something with the penguin because I don't need that much damage, right? And here we're actually like pretty close with the breakpoint, but it didn't matter, or like it didn't work out. And the back bee draws run. I think if I put the penguin in the back, I could have just like actually won that round, but it's getting like pretty difficult to figure things out here. I'm freezing this hedgehog as well, trying to figure out if I can sell the penguin eventually. And I think it's like correct to sell the penguin. And here I just back the penguin B again. And I'm pretty sure I'll win this round. But I'm going to have like another video on Wolverine in the future, trying to like see. Let's just like make a conclusion also that chili. But yeah, the 2 things that you want is like chili, and usually like more Wolverine, more hedgehog, or like a rhino would also be good, because at that point your opponent is going to have like a lot of 1 HP unit, and the rhino can just like clean everything up. So yeah, it's a good shadow for the Wolverine. There's like another game that I want to show. I don't know how long this video has been. 10 minutes. I think I can cut some stuff from that. Another interesting idea is here, where I'm running Turkey, and here actually I think make an interesting decision where on turn 7 I'm looking at my board, like I'm not really impressed with all of this. I don't really like it. And here I found a turkey, which is like fantastic because I want to get out of all of my unit as fast as possible. I'm looking at my opponent's team. I'm like, there's no way I can ever win against this. So I just bought the squirrel, and we're enacting the same plan where I'm practically trying to get as much can as possible on these turns. And I even like sold this cricket, or actually yeah, I sold this dog because I want to the cricket gold. This I have 3 gold bank on it, right? I want the cricket gold for the turkey in later runs. So here I'm just like trying to roll for. We didn't hit any cans, which is sad, but it's like fine. I was thinking about it whether I can sell the cricket for inputting the squirrel, but I think that is only correct if I have like double can frozen in the shop. It's better to use this, and yeah, there's like no way I can ever win this round anyway, so I'm just like letting myself go right now. And we actually hit the pill here immediately. I'm just like pilling on this squirrel. I don't really care about any of my unit. I'm not attached. Like this skunk is probably good as well, but right now my goal is just getting more turkey, getting more whale, getting more deer, and that's the whole plan. And here I actually hit triple penguin in the shop, and I completely skip all of them because my goal here is to just like pivot. I don't want to do scaling, and my scaling target also not good, and I'm trying to. If I bought the penguin, it's going to take a long time before I can get a level 2 squirrel potentially. And probably not that long, but I much prefer saving all of my gold, getting more turkeys, because that's my biggest improvement currently. Here we get the canned food. I probably should skip the salad bowl. It's not that much good value. I was just like, I want to take it because it's pretty decent. And here I skipped the can and I just bought the deer. I actually bought the can. I think I should have skipped the can, but I rolled into like 2 more. And I just like sold my monkey as well because I'm trying to win the round, and we have all of our scaling we need inside of the can. I don't need to scale my squirrel for that much longer. Right now it's just like a unit. I actually win this round, by the way. Like, look at this. It's kind of crazy. We did the perfect positioning. I didn't think about it. I was like trying to avoid croc, but I thought the positioning is best. I don't really care about my melon being popped. It's better to avoid the 8 damage croc. So here we hit the whale, and this is my rule. If you have a turkey or if you have a whale, they need each other. Otherwise, just one of them is pretty bad. You need both whale and a turkey for the build to work. It's my theory. I think I win this, or at least draw. No, I didn't. It's like, yeah, it's not going to get there. And I only have 1 HP here, so it's turn 11. We only have 1 HP. It's not looking pretty good, but we hit everything here. This is like exactly all the things that I want. And also shout out to the squirrel again, giving me the perfect breakpoint to buy all of the things that I want. And I was like trying to think whether which one I like more, but I decided on the fly because that's like spawning me a lot of flies, and I think in the future I want to have this come regardless. So, and here I think we draw. I'm not quite sure. We should be able to get there, yeah. Because right now my opponent only having 1 dog, right, and we have enough damage to draw. But interesting concept in board building. Obviously, I need to test it out in the like an actual first environment, like a 1v1, whether like how good this will be. Because right now I'm getting like a lot of time. Well, because in the lobby my opponent is not responding directly to me. So here I'm still trying to get Turkey 3, because Turkey 3 with all of this like summons that I have and the mushrooms as well, it's pretty good. Just like getting more 6-2 damage for my units. And look at that whale ability, by the way. And we made in this round, just like a bunch of damage here from the bird and the turkeys. Just stack this turkey, trying to get more, and I put it there because I want to sell the snake eventually. I know that I just put like a melon on it, but I'm trying to just like avoid the leopard. And I'm not sure how good this positioning is. I have 1 HP. I need to try something. And they sold the leopard. It doesn't really even matter that, but the melon is pretty valuable here, and we managed to win the round. The melon is there to just like trying to make sure that I actually would survive, because I only have 1 HP, right? Here, I was like trying to figure this out, and I was like debating whether I need this hedgehog, but because I am trying to get a Wolverine board again. And they have like 3 melon, and I don't really care about my melons either way, I just want my mushroom to survive. So I decided that, yeah, the hedgehog is good enough. So I can like pop all of their melons. Get off all my turkey damage to immediately contact them. I don't care about another hedgehog. Right now my goal is just like get the Wolverine and get like levels on my flying turkey. So here all of those melons get popped. Like they have a pretty decent scaling board, right, with the dog, but it doesn't matter. Like this board can manage to deny scaling. We hit another turkey, I just stack it because I don't want to sell the whale just yet, and then we hit the Wolverine, so I'm like, you know what, let's just sell the whale. I was thinking if I could sell the fly, but I thought the fly is like more value anyway, it's almost level 2, and there's like a bee on it. Now, the mistake that I made on this lobby is like not looking at my opponent's, other opponent's build. I think here I made a decision, or like I made a wrong decision, next turn probably, but we're going to get there in a minute. My opponent have a leopard here, but even without the Wolverine, we still have like enough, right? Like the turkey fly bus is also still a pretty good build, regardless. And there's only 3 more people in the lobby now. And here, I had to hit double chocolate, so I decided the level 3 Wolverine is more damage than level 3 turkey, so and we hit even more Wolverine, so I'm just stacking this. I don't really care about more flies. And next turn I'm just going to level the turkey. I was like maybe needed like the level on the Wolverine, but here look at this, my opponent bought their own Wolverine, but we have like more damage, right? Pop all of those melons. I was like, this is the point where I'm like, I probably should not have melon on this. Like the melon is good to avoid leopard, but right now I much prefer the Wolverine getting the trigger immediately with the hedgehog. So like hedgehog dies, it triggers the Wolverine, so everything is going to get like 6 damage, right? And then another hedgehog is going to pop, so that's already like 10 damage to everything. So I much prefer that to happen, because right now it's like a weird counter, because it's a 3-4, it did trigger, but because of the melon, it kind of like denies me from like a good breakpoint here. We didn't have another one, and it just like kills my opponent's board. We have a bunch of tempo, and because of my fly getting like a snipe, it with the mushroom, it resets the trigger, and it managed to like spawn even more flies. It didn't matter in the end, but... And here, unfortunately, my opponent have a massive leopard. Here, my only out was a melon. I didn't like realize that they are running a leopard. I probably shouldn't even like buy the chocolate. I fronted Wolverine here because I was like, I think front Wolverine is the best if my unit gets sniped, because I don't want the hedgehog to kill my unit, that my mushroom unit, so I put the hedgehog in the back. I wasn't really sure if I want Wolverine value, but it actually matter here. But I don't know, it's like, I don't think you can blame me on this, because I was like, if they snipe my deer and my fly, right, it's going to be like 1 HP from... I guess it doesn't... Oh wait, I forgot about my turkey. Oh, I should think about my turkey, because my turkey is going to give it like extra HP. Yeah, that was my fault. It's going to be like 4 HP, right? It's still going to die from the second hedgehog, but... Yeah, like it's going to from the mushroom, but yeah. I shouldn't put the Wolverine in the front. I was like scared of like not having space for something like that. My solution here, also bad breakpoints there. Like if I have front hedgehog, it could have like popped this coconut as well, and I think I have odds to at least draw it around. But yeah, here we actually like lost because of 3 damage difference. But yeah, I thought it was like a pretty interesting concept. I'm obviously testing it on lobby, but if you want to test it out in like a ranked game and see where you go with it, I would love to see people's experience like trying to make Wolverine work as a kind of like scaling denier. Like if everyone have a wide scaling unit, wide scaling board, try to like run this and see if it managed to... How many like wins can you get just like from planning to do that? Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next one. Goodbye!